Well done, scammers. I can officially cross off getting scammed off my 2025 bingo card. Finally decided it was time to buy a Sony FX3. And man, am I off to a bad start. Just the other day, I hopped on Facebook, a Sony FX3 page, and joined this group. One, because I wanted to just see more Sony FX3 content, and two, I'm on the hunt for a Sony FX3. Little did I know, this page does not allow selling of any kind. I did not pay attention close to that when I decided to join the group. So when someone posted a Sony FX3 well taken care of for $2,800 because he's upgrading to a Sony FX6, I was like, let's take a look. So there I was scrolling on Facebook on the Sony FX3 page, and there pops a Sony FX3 for $2,800. Great photos, great description, and the name, Cameron Duncan Stewart. All right, well, who's Cameron Duncan Stewart? I gotta check it out. I follow his page, see that his page is kind of legit, see some things about his about page, and then I follow that he owns a production company, our CDS Visuals, with this guy's name, Cameron Duncan Stewart. So that makes sense, CDS Visuals. Okay, cool. I found, he seems like legit, seems like a legit person. And I think the person is legit, and I think his page just was used, now looking back on it. He said in the description that he was looking to sell his camera because he's upgrading to Sony FX6. Seems like kind of a legit reason to sell your camera, although that's also kind of a red flag because most people would want to keep two for A and B camera, but maybe things are tight and he can only afford one. So there I am, sitting down, Facebook page, and I see Cameron Duncan Stewart's ad, and I message him directly. I'd like to buy your Sony FX3. I'm located in St. Louis, Missouri. Here's my cell. He said something about PayPal. So I've never done PayPal shipping, but sure, it sounds great. I think he said, can you do PayPal goods and services? And I said, yeah, sure, sounds great. What's your address? Do you prefer US or PS or UPS? I'm like, personally, I prefer UPS. I want that sense of security of it's showing up properly. And I'd said, I'd be happy to pay extra to ensure safe shipping. And I think he said the shipping was $26. Is that okay? And I said, yes. How fast will it ship? I have a shoot coming up and I'd like to use it on. I think he said it's like a 2-day shipping. And I said, hell yeah. Do you have cards and a reader with it? He said yes, and that's included in the $2,800 price. I think he said yes. I said, perfect. Will you be sending me an invoice or a PayPal request or something like that? And I think he walked me through in the next post saying like, you just gotta go through goods and services and here's my email, you put in, that kind of thing. And I said, okay, sending a payment now. Like, this is so quick. I'm doing this all really quickly because I thought this could go to someone else. That was the other part. Man, I'm an idiot. I thought this would go to someone else. No, it's just a scam. Gosh. And he gives me his email, and I quickly realized, wait a second, can you check your email spelling? And then that's where I found that his email was Cameron Duncan Stewart 00@hotmail.com. First of all, it looks like your last name might be misspelled. He said, no, that's how I use it for my PayPal. I'm thinking, okay, maybe that's right. Sometimes something like a PayPal, you might want to have your separate, I don't know. I'm an idiot. This is a red flag. His last name is Stewart. You are an idiot. I'm an idiot. Gosh, it's not Stewart. Let's say the biggest red flag of all. The guy has a Hotmail. Who uses Hotmail? It's 2025? I fell for a Hotmail? I'm a freaking idiot. Oh man, Stewart, Cameron Duncan Stewart, 00, Hotmail. It's a triple threat. I'm an idiot. Don't know what to say. Oh man. And then let's pay attention here. It's also in a different language now. Now his response, because I sent him, this is a test email to buy the Sony FX3. Please confirm. His response, I confirm. And then it shows like telecharge Z, or I don't know, this is probably Spanish. De Stephen Greathouse, whatever. Envoy, I think that means subject or date, whatever. Because then it shows the date. Then A with a cool little like Peter Pan hat symbol on top. Cameron Duncan Stewart 00@hotmail.com. And then object, which I think means subject, but different language. Sony FXY. It's not even Sony FX3. Professional person there are so many red flags. I get it. You're like, what an idiot. You're typing in the comments how dumb I am. Or you're not typing at all because this is going to an audience of a very, very few for now. But maybe it'll grow. Whatever. Like and subscribe. I gotta grow. I wanna learn from my mistakes and I wanna share what to avoid to other people so they don't have the same thing happen to them. Sony FXY or dude. Ah, man, I'm an idiot. All right, let's go back to the messages. We're in the messages now. I think he responds something, I don't know what it says. And I said, before you send money, could you check your email to confirm? And he liked it, and I think that means he confirmed it. And then I saw that he confirmed, so I said, yep, I just got the email notification. He says something, I said, okay, I think the money is sent to you, please confirm. Then he asked me, can you please reconfirm your address? So I did. and he loved it. That little heart symbol, man, that little heart symbol means so different in my current situation. Does that mean he's gonna come here? He loves my location. I gave this scammer my address. I'm an idiot, man. He said something, I said, this is my innocence coming out. Great, exclamation mark. Thanks again for a great deal on a Sony FX3. I've been looking for the past few weeks at purchasing this camera, and I'm excited to use for both personal and freelance work later this month. I got a shoot coming up, 5-day shoot in Scottsdale or at the Phoenix Waste Management Open. Shooting for a popular tobacco-free nicotine pouch company, a very popular one. Not gonna say which one though, the most popular one. Anyway, that's the message I sent, and I think I waited a little bit and I was like, you know what? I was scrolling the web about looking at different FX3 accessories, FX3 lenses, FX3 media, and I was like, media, I wonder what kind of cards he has. So I said, what kind of cards in Reader are you including? This is my first Sony camera, and I now need to buy a few more adapters. Mount adapters, power, etc. He liked something, and I think he said cards are included, and then I said, SD or CF Express. He doesn't understand my question actually at this point. He doesn't know what SD or CF Express is. He might have said SanDisk. I said, I'm sorry, I'm asking which type of cards are you including? CF Express Type A cards or SanDisk SD card? And he said SD. That's where he said it right here, a little SD. I'm like, all right, cool. It's now the next morning because he told me he's gonna ship it out at like 3 or 4 p.m. the next day. I'm thinking maybe he has a shoot. Okay, fine. Seems a little late, but whatever. Also within this time period, a little bit of doubt started to sink in. The time period I sent, what kind of cards, and he confirmed SD cards to the next day. I finally saw some stuff on Facebook pages saying spam stuff. The little seed of doubt started to sink in. And my desire for that camera overpowered my seed of doubt. My desire to get this camera at this rate was stronger than me being safe with this amount of money. This is a lot of money. I then say the next day, I said, good morning, what time will you be mailing out the camera? He responded around like 3 p.m. That's the last message. He disappears. Cameron Duncan Stewart no longer exists. The Facebook page is gone. What does still exist is the Charlotte video production with the Cameron Duncan Stewart owner. During that middle time, this Cameron Duncan posted about him being excited for his new Sony FX6. So like, this feels like more legit. He posted right after that showing his excitement to use this camera, his new one. So I'm like, okay, cool. This guy's excited. Gosh, I got played. It sucks getting played. It's a weird feeling. I hate it. It's the worst. This brings us to me realizing I got played once his page gets deleted. I then go straight to PayPal or straight to my credit card, try to stop it. They tell me it has to go through. We can do a disclaimer on it or whatever. We can challenge it after it gets posted. After I give him the money, then we can try to reverse it. They also said, go check out PayPal first. Then I tried to figure out PayPal. I think I went through the right settings of, hey, this has not been shipped to me, because there's no like, it's a scam kind of thing. Now I'm waiting the waiting game for PayPal to see if I get paid. And during this waiting time, I have then brought my attention to the Facebook Sony FX3 page. And I wrote, I just got scammed from this page. I've been looking for a Sony FX3, and Cameron Duncan Stewart posted as a seller of an FX3 for $2,800. He/they, now, because I don't know who this person is, have since deleted the post, the FB page, and now are $2,850 richer. I paid via credit card through PayPal. I feel like an idiot. It sucks to get scammed. I did not pay close enough attention that there is no selling in this group and did not have my head on a swivel. A wise man once told me, because I live in St. Louis, hey man, you always gotta keep your head on a swivel out here. My head was in a neck brace, staring at the prize of getting this camera for $2,800. Not allowing to turn, just neck brace locked in. Gotta keep your head on a swivel, man. Oh, it stinks, dude. I can now mark getting scammed off my 2025 bingo card. That was posted 21 hours ago since making this video. I now have 82 comments on this post and dozens of I wouldn't say with likes, angry and sad face. People empathizing with the situation. Some people laughing at the situation, rightfully so. There's so many red flags. I have since become way more educated in the situation, like what to do, what to avoid, and this won't ever happen again to me. But my goal is that it won't happen again to you, or potentially you. Not again, but my goal is that it won't happen to potentially you. Let me show you these warnings and what to watch out for. Oh, man. Sheesh, I was looking too. Saw that listing, sorry that happened to you. Thanks, Sean. You didn't do goods and services from Damien. I did. I never bought anything on PayPal before, and I did not see this coming. Although, potentially, goods and services might be a good thing, because some people have said in these comments that if you did goods and services and you did not receive a good, PayPal will come in and help you out. So that's like my only saving grace here. Of course, you got the, why would you buy a camera from a Facebook group if you cannot physically see it? If it's not in your city and you can't expect it, do not pay for it. Pay a little bit more and buy it from the store next time. This is a constructive criticism. Don't buy a camera if you can't see it. Although my Red V Raptor, I never saw before I bought it. Got it from Film Tools and $80,000 of other things, but I get it. It's a used camera. Like I said, my head was in a, freaking neck brace, man. I'm an idiot. Someone else posted, this literally seems to happen once a month here. My homie Joe Nunez at Film Tools said, sorry to hear this. Another dude. I don't understand how this keeps happening. If you can't meet the person and see the product, do not buy it from Facebook. I think you can get your money back from PayPal and or your credit card company. As a credit card company, I still think that could happen. Another person said you should be able to contact both PayPal and your credit card to freeze the sale. Surprised that your credit card authorized the sale and did not contact you to confirm that the purchase is legitimate. That's my business credit card, so maybe they were like, okay, let it go. That's a good point though. Another person wrote, sorry this happened to you. I try my best to call out scammers whenever I see their post. That got a lot of responses. I told the guy, it's my mission now to call out scammers and keep it from anyone else happening to them. Or I said, it'll be my mission to call out scammers from here on out. Credit card companies should refund you. Public service announcement. Never, ever, ever buy a camera from Facebook. I'm never gonna buy a camera from Facebook, ever again. They've ruined it for me. I don't necessarily want to ruin it for you guys, but don't do it. This is happening all the time. I think it's going back to that one guy's post about if you've never seen it, you can't touch it, it's not in your city, don't buy it. I wanted to help out your local market and go through those steps. Don't keep your head in a neck brace and be so blinded and eager to buy the camera and get the camera and want the thing. I'm an idiot. Laugh out loud. Nah, you didn't get scammed. You gave away $28.50. That's facts. Speaking of giving away, the price was $2,800 listed, then $2,826 with the shipping. And I gave him $2,850 as a thank you, as a just cuz. Because you gotta go to the shipping place and give it to me. This is like a fucking tip. This is like a tip. I tipped the scammer. I tipped the scammer. I don't have words to describe how gross I feel. This stinks, dude. Stinks. Unfortunately, I wouldn't recommend buying from the group whatsoever. There are some legit ones, I'm sure. However, I've seen too many scams. Report it to PayPal and your credit card carrier, then get your money and take it to a reputable business. There are used options elsewhere for somewhat decent prices. Just be smart and don't buy anything without being able to put your hands on it. And check it first, or with return options from reputable sellers. Another wise point. Don't buy a camera unless you put your hands on it, unless it's coming from a reputable seller, like a Film Tools, Adorama, B&H, Lens Rentals. First red flag, the sales price. I have yet to see an FX3 for that low of a price. Sorry this happened to you, man, but with the number of online scams, either buy new from a reputable store or used where you can meet them. That got plenty of replies, and I agree. FX3 for $2,800 is too good to be true. James Davis, you hit the nail on the head, dude. It was too good to be true. I don't feel like anyone on this group has attacked me personally yet. I mean, besides a homie saying, yo, you just gave it away. That's the facts. I just gave away $28.50. Don't ever buy a camera on Facebook Marketplace by shipping. If you can't pick up and meet in person, don't. It's 90% sure it's not going to work good. That was harder to read than it should have been. It sounds too good to be true. It's definitely a scam. $28.50 for an FX3, already a red flag. Dude, I'm too new to this page, too new to the situation to not see that red flag. Too blinded. Remember, I had to swivel, dude. Some strategies to practice in the future. Oh, wow. This person, Joe Grant, coming in with a legit breakdown. Or did he have this already, maybe he's done this before. 1, always try to do business in person for cash. I meet people for transactions in the lobby of my local police station. This guy's extra, dude. That will oftentimes scare scammers away. You're meeting a scammer in person? What are you selling, dude? Too many horror stories of bad people doing bad things. Be safe and meet at a police station. That's extra. 2, if you must do online transactions, then do the following. This is does this guy work for Facebook? He really is breaking this down well. Look at how long they've been in the group and how long they've been on their Facebook page. Does this activity on the page look sketchy? Should have paid attention when I joined the page. FaceTime the individual to have them show you their face and items for sale. That's a great idea. I gave my number thinking I would call this guy. And my gut originally was giving his number and making the phone call so I can talk to this person. You're selling your camera, I should talk to you at least once. I didn't even trust my gut. And it's big from this holiday season. Well, it's big from more than just the holiday season. reason, but trust your gut, dude. Especially if you got a lot of room there. I got a lot of room in my gut right now. Get all their contact info and verify on whitepages.com. Name, address, and phone. This guy is a pro. I've never been to whitepages.com. Have them send you links to their other social media accounts and message them on those platforms to confirm they're legit. I'm gonna go ahead and just like copy this guy's suggestion and make sure this is in the video somewhere. Get their business website if they have one and message them to confirm they're legit. All these things take time. For $28.50, take the time. Take the time needed. I didn't take the time. Look at me now. Do a Google image search of their product image to see if this was stolen. That did kind of cross my mind, but like the dude had a company and I saw videos of him with an FX3 on a gimbal. I'm like, it's probably his. If they refuse to do any of the above, they either are a scammer or they are not interested in selling the gear. The above benefits the buyer and the seller. This guy, Joe Grant, is a legendary purchaser on Facebook, I'm assuming. Or this has happened to him before and he is now also like the wise man telling all the evidence or like what to look out for. Lastly, remember it's too good to be true. It is. If you get a bad feeling, abort ship and find another seller. I had a bad feeling. I did not abort ship. I freaking went into the waves, into the storm, only to come out the other side with still on a boat but no cargo. Or I don't know, dude. A cool analogy. Fill it in here. These strategies have worked for me in the past. All the best. This guy, he's a legend. He gets a love. Some other people have posted some images, and oh, I posted the image. Here's the image of his original post because I did grab a screen grab on my phone. I did some things right to show time and date of when this thing happened, so maybe that could help for me in the court of PayPal. The only reason I'm selling it is because I recently upgraded the Sony FX3. I'm looking to pass on this amazing camera along to someone who can make the most of it. This is genuine, man. I'm feeling like a connection here. Asking price $2,800, located in Lake Willie. That's probably not a real place. Lake Willie, South Carolina. On PayPal, the guy's name is Mark Alcock. Let me go to the PayPal real quick. There's a lot of hints to this dude being trolling. Not just scamming, but trolling. And I'm a victim of a troll, but trollers have no souls, dude, so I'm okay. Mark Alcock. His name is Mark Alcock. I Facebook searched that, I LinkedIn searched those turn up with real people, but they seem like they have real businesses. Mark Alcock. It's scam, man. So Lake Willie? Is that Lake Willie even a thing? W-Y-L-I, Lake Willie? That's a real place. That's two references or two down south references. This guy's really good. This is deep. Maybe another shout out to the scammer for really getting me. $2,850 though really stinks because now I'm buying this camera from a reputable company or new and I don't get the money back, then this Sony FX3 will be like a $7,000 to $8,000 camera. I'm an idiot. I hate that. Let me just repeat, I'm an idiot. Gosh, shipping within the continental US only. PM if you're interested. No one ever says continental US. No one ever says that. That's a red flag. We don't speak like that. Shipping within the States, shipping in the US, shipping in America. Now, America is ignorant because there's North, Central, and South. So just saying, ship in America, I guess you could sum that up with all of them. But a lot of us like, I'm from America. Yeah, because you're from Georgia and you're just yelling out from America. I mean, you're from North America. This is true. Someone from Brazil could be like, I'm from America. And they're from South America. They're Americans. We're all Americans. That's just tip of the day. We're North, South, and Central. Everyone from there, they're Americans. So get over it. The photos look great. I'm an idiot. There's tape around there. It looked brand new. This would look like if someone just got it and they want to take a photo of their new camera package before they built it. Or of them selling it. The guy, of course, said, PM me if you're interested. Thanks. Thanks, scammer. You got me. I don't want this to happen to you. Let's learn from my mistakes. Like and subscribe on my Facebook page. Oh God, on my Facebook page. Like and subscribe on this YouTube channel. You can check out my Facebook page. My Instagram though, more because it's more of my work stuff. Facebook's like my aunts and mom and family, that kind of stuff. But don't let this happen to you. I made a grave mistake. That's gonna do it for now. Join Shot, Cut, and Colored. Stands for things I shoot, things I cut, things I color. But for this video, it's me being shot right in the heart for being an idiot. Don't let this happen to you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.